Hello everybody and welcome back to the village of Tanis, the haunted abandoned village of Tanis. I've done a little bit of work and built a couple new buildings. I've done a little bit of path work, but that's pretty much it since last episode. Grew a couple trees too. So I got a couple big trees to grow, which is great. And the next thing I want to do, right now I'm cooking up potatoes because I am totally out of food. Fortunately, there were some farms here. I did build one more farm. Let me show you where that is. That is somewhere, yeah, back here. I think I'm going to do a couple of these little kind of guys. Like, you know, right now there's no wheat grown, but it'll be eventually wheat, some coarse dirt, some tall grass, some small grass, that kind of stuff. So I think probably I'll do a few of those. But I think today, the best thing for me to do is probably the walls of Tanis, actually. Now, the idea is going to be that these people built walls, I should be harvesting wood while I'm doing this. They built enormous walls to keep whatever evil forces are out. And obviously it didn't work. The village still has fallen into, you know, everyone dead or abandoned or whatever. But that was their idea anyway. So I want to build some walls, and then we're going to build some walls, and then we're going to ruin it. And then after the walls are done, then it will be a lot easier, I think, to like fill it up, because you'll know right where the walls are going to be. Now I'm going to make the walls here a totally different style. I actually saw a video by Green, I think, which is great. It's how to build a ruined city or something like that, ruined town. And I'm gonna kind of try to replicate the walls here. I've said this many times, but this entire series and world is a learning experience. I'm treating it as a tutorial for myself. So this is a chance that I can try different things and see what works and see what doesn't work and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to collect a ton of oak, like an amazing amount of oak. So let me collect all that stuff, and then I will come back once we're ready to kind of lay out where the walls are going to be. Okay. All right, just for sake of actually getting this started, I think I'm going to make an executive decision here to use spruce logs and oak planks. Now, if that looks terrible, I can change it out, but yeah, that's what I think I'm going to go with. So, gates of Tanis, probably going to be right about here. And here. 5 wide. Yeah, that'll be fine. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work this kind of like this in a very much just a kind of random sort of placement around. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, this is going to definitely take some editing. I'm not worried about the base at all, though, because that's going to be a cobblestone base. Now, let's see. I don't want it to be straight, so I would need it to, like, kind of weave a little bit. I might be a little bit close. Let's pull this out. Yeah. Just something along these lines. Yep, this will be just fine. And again, remember this, they built this hastily. That's the idea. This isn't going to be like a wall, anything like what's going on at Kalahal, because this wall was built very quickly in order to keep out the evil. That's the idea. So again, there's not going to be big guard towers and that kind of stuff. Not here. It's just not that kind of structure. This is going to be something that the people of Tanis quickly put up. Looks like there's another farm that I missed. Quickly put up in order to try to live, try to stay safe. Maybe we'll write some backstory here where the people of Kalahal, or not Kalahal, Travail wouldn't take them in, something like that. I think that could actually be pretty nice. I'm trying my best. I should actually sleep. I should be sleeping right now. Let's get over to the stables and go for a nap. I kind of hid my bed a little bit. Let's see if it works. Yes. Okay. So the idea here is these people were getting killed off. Maybe say terrible things were happening, like their children were disappearing. I don't know, something like that. And they realized that something was coming maybe at night and taking them out. So they decided to construct this wall. Maybe they went to oh, there's a zombie villager. It'd be nice to have cured him. That's okay. Oh, I don't want villagers here anyway. Oh, am I out? Oh, darn it, man. I'm out already. Well, that didn't take very long to run out of all that oak. Oh, so much oak I chopped down and so much more that I still need. I'm just doing one. Oh, there's a skeleton. Not for long. Oh, maybe actually for long. Oh, knockback. Okay, so these people anyway. So they constructed the wall quickly to try to keep whatever was evil thing was taking their like children at night, and the wall turned out not to help at all. But they tried. So let's say they went to Travail for help, and the city council of Travail turned them away, saying that they have basically their own problems and they're not going to take in refugees. I know, right? What kind of country wouldn't take in refugees? Yeah. Anyway. So maybe let's see. Would they have attacked Travail? I don't know. Maybe they would have just to get in. Travail doesn't have walls, but it's a lot more people there, so it's probably viewed as a lot safer. I don't know. But yeah, clearly I'm gonna need a lot more wood. So let me get this wood. Maybe I'll make a trip over to St. Rascal just to get bone meal so I can grow some trees a little faster. But yeah, I got some work to do. So I'll get some more materials and I'll come right back. This is nice. Big fan. Big fan of how it looks so far, but it's not done yet. It's okay, but this is just the beginning stages. The next thing that I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to mess up the bottom, give it like a base, and I think I'm gonna do that with cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs, and cobblestone walls, and just really make it look like it has seen some better days. I am dealing with some actual serious lag tonight. There's not that much fun to deal with, but I'm still hoping to power through it. I've had to replace blocks a whole bunch of times. So, I'm hoping that sort of fixes itself here shortly. But right now, actually, hold on, wait a second. First thing I want to do is I want to place the spruce. Logs first. Yeah, I do. And I'm going to place these every just random so often. And I'm just going to pick a place like this and just put it down. And we go both the inside and the outside there. Okay, so it's not going to be any specific distance around. Some of them may be shorter, some may be longer. See all that lag? Ouch, it really is a drag. But, and I'm going to go both the inside of the wall and the outside of the wall. So that means I have to cut down more spruce. I've actually been only cutting down oak here for a little while, but looks like, looks like I'm going to be out sooner than later. Wow, this lag is, it's not my elytra, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think that has anything to do with, no, it's not. Ugh. Oh, this is really a drag. All right, anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just using this to give this wall some depth in, and then whenever I put down the cobblestone on the outside, you're going to get that little bump out where the spruce log is. So that's what I want to work on next. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I will be back shortly, okay? All right, guys, I'm falling asleep. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. My boy needs to wake up to eat soon so I can go to sleep. And here's how much I got done. Now, I just did a ton of cobblestone here all along. I didn't do any mossy, any stairs, any slabs, or any wall, which I will do next. But probably not tonight. But before I just went ahead and did it, I wanted to come along. It really, the atmosphere, it's so much better already. I kind of need to, get this, I don't want that dirt really showing, so And then just get some height. And some horizontal depth on this. So something like that, yeah. So it almost looks like boulders. I did this really quickly, so... Oh, looks like that would be a way in. It's okay, we'll do a fence or something. I did this really quickly. I just kind of held right click and just kept looking at everything and just kept, you know, replacing stacks and stacks of cobble. But going in a little bit more slowly now before I do the stairs and the slabs is going to give me a nice base. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe go get some andesite, the darker gray, like cobble looking block, and replace a lot of it with that as well. I think that would be probably the texture variation that I'm looking for. Then I'll come in with oak stairs and slabs and replace some of these with that, and fences, lots of fences. And on the top, I'm going to use stairs to make it more jagged, and fences as well too. So, all right. So this is probably a good point for me to cut here. This can go away and go to bed. Oh, my boy's waking up. Okay, I gotta go feed him. I'm gonna go sleep. I will come back to you guys in just a second here, but for me, it'll be tomorrow. Hey everyone, it's the next day. I got a few hours of sleep last night, and I'm roaring to go. Roaring to go. So, what I want to do now is I want to make some, let's see, some slabs. Yes. Some stairs. Check. And some walls. Check. Okay. Now, I'm going to use these three things to start detailing the outside. Now, I've done a lot of atmosphere work between, well, this morning I got on for a little bit. And as you can see, the paths here are pretty nicely... Thank you. My wife brought me in a chocolate. The paths here are pretty, they're pretty good. They're pretty wide. I stopped here pretty obviously, but one thing that I've been looking at doing is adding some lower slab, and I think that's actually going to make a big difference. Maybe some lower slab, maybe some stairs, that kind of thing. Does that look kind of weird? Maybe it does. It wouldn't with that though. Okay, yeah. Because again, I want to make this place in a real state of disrepair. So let's take a look. Oh, this could be... Maybe that could be a sort of thing. I think that's good. Yeah, and you know, even like this, something like that. Like that, yeah. I think that's good. And you know, yeah, that's pretty good. Around here, oh yeah, I destroyed part of the well. Kind of brought that down. I think that works. I need to go to sleep like right now. And I want to work on, I will show off the outside of the wall, show what I did a few kind of custom trees here. Let's see. Okay. And they're not really like purely custom trees. They're naturally grown, but grown to be bigger, and then I just adjusted the bottom of the trunk. And I think it works. Like this looks like a leaning tree just because of that little bit. These trees over here, I just pillared up, got a big tree, and then just, you know, expanded the trunk. I think it worked. Oh, jerk. Yeah, now you're burning. Now you're on fire, you jerk. So, starting outside. So here's what I have outside. Now, this looks good from a distance, but up close, not quite as much. I think that probably just some slab work is going to be 90% of what I need here. That's not going to do it. You know, very like slabs and then an occasional maybe a wall like sticking out kind of like that. I think that could kind of work well. Oh, okay. Yeah, just things like this. Just to make it look like it's like it was built up at one point and now has sort of been, you know, ravaged by time a little bit. I think that's going to work out really well. And just kind of going along here and doing this kind of thing should be pretty much just what the Dark ordered, I think. Oh, I do like upside down, but not there. So let's just do a wall there and maybe upside down there and then bring it in there. Yeah, that's good. That's kind of cool. I like that too. Yeah. Okay, and I gotta remember to make some of these. Some of these should be sideways, some not really. You know. Yeah, and this is just gonna look a lot more like rubble. And then once I'm done with that, I do think that still kind of slabs should be my go-to. Slabs are going to look better than the other things. I think look a little bit less organized, which is good. I'd like this to be pretty old looking. Yeah, fine. Cool. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue with this and just kind of go around Tanis here. So far so good though. I'm really enjoying this little micro build. I've been doing so many big builds, as I talked about before, that I'm really having like probably more fun in the small builds because you can actually see it start to get done. I'm not worried about grass here because I'm going to go through and kind of bone meal this whole thing up. Do I have any grass? No. Let's just do this. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. So you see what I'm doing. I'll cut here, go do a whole bunch of work. Yeah, and just kind of rubble this out, okay? And then I'll come back and sort of, I guess, probably just talk about the final wall product anyway, which is going to be like the main point of what I want to get done today, okay? So I'll be back in a second. So I'm flying back over here to Traville because I need to see if there is a big load of andesite here. I'm hoping that there is. I can't imagine that we cleared it out since I don't think we've really used it for anything technically yet. Where would it be? I think I have a nubly. Oh, tiny little bit. Any more? Is there more? Granite. Lots of granite. No. Oh wait. Lots of andesite. Nice. Okay, cool. And of course my inventory's full. So you know what? One coarse dirt left, one grass left, whatever this is, seed. Anything I only have like a 1 or 2 or 3 of, just toss. Where, okay, cool. Let's see how many I can take. That should do it. Since you can't do stairs and slabs and all that stuff, sadly, this place really needs to be, it's poor. I mean, it's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. It's just, it's not, well, whatever. You know, learning experience. I'm looking forward to doing something. Let me fly up here. I'm looking forward to doing something with this tiny little, like, it's just a small little, like, forest. On all sides, it has, look, just desert and whatever else. So I think that's going to be, we're going to do something with that. Maybe something involving the Arbor Druids, I think. But, here, back to Tanis. It's looking nice. It is looking really nice. Now, I should say, I have a second gate over here because this is going to be a bridge. This is going to, this is going to be how you get it over, up, and up there. I think what we're going to do is a bridge and then kind of a windy road up the back of it. I think that kind of makes sense, but that'll be for another day. Right now, today is I want to add in some of this andesite to the wall and at least see how it looks. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, so just kind of like this, you know, just taking out some random blocks, maybe adding some random blocks here or there. Yeah, I mean, you want it to be sparse, but sometimes maybe 2 beside each other, I think. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, something like in there. That'll be good. Now, I gotta be careful where I put it because you can't have slabs. I don't want it to be very apparent that the only slabs we have going are cobblestone slabs, because I don't think that will look particularly good. So let's do a little bit there. They should just look weathered. Maybe it's gonna be better in little groups of 2 and 3 actually. Now that I kind of see, okay, is that a problem? Nope, it's not. The color is close enough. It's pretty good. I don't remember if I changed the color on this or if this is one of B-Dub's texture changes, honestly. I can't remember. I know I messed around with it trying to do it myself and wasn't real happy with the results, but if this is one that I did myself, I'm very happy with it. I think it really turned out nicely. Yeah, that's good. It's just a little bit of color. I mean, It's gray, so it's not much of a color, but it's just a little bit of change, I think, variation that is going to be really nice to add. And we'll just keep going like this. Yeah, I definitely think it looks better in groups of 2 and 3 than it does in, with just one. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to continue this, and then this should pretty much do it for the stone portion of the wall. I will have one more. What'd I do? Yeah, okay. I will have one more thing to do on the wall whenever we get back. So I'll finish this. I might not do the inside. I'm not really sure if I will or not. I don't know. I might only do the inside and the outside, really. The inside's going to have a lot of stuff, I don't want to overdo it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll finish this and I'll be right back to you. Well, I think that, as far as it goes, I think the walls are done. Just flip the night away, and let's go take a look. I'm pretty happy with them in general. I think that the last thing I really want to do is I want to ruin them, and that is just not going to be today. Because I'm pretty much out of time, but I just ran around the top, which is a little bit easier said than done, in fact, actually, here. But I ran around the top and put up fences and stairs just kind of randomly. And if you look, I think it's pretty nice. I think it really turned out like a pretty solid, hastily constructed type of medieval wall. I was going to do a gate, but honestly, I'm looking at this is not terrible. I think maybe I might leave it fairly plain and just dress it. It shouldn't be ornate. It should be something that they put together fairly quickly. Yeah, I put all the stairs away and stuff. But if I had stairs, maybe just stairs around to make it an arch and that's it? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think this is it. I think this is Tanis. Should I show let's go up here and take a look here of the overview. It's truly, it's truly not bad for basically 2 episodes work. I mean, granted, most of these materials are pretty easy. It's just cutting down a whole bunch of trees. But now I have a few more places to put houses. I have something I want to put in that open area. That's why I left it. I may actually leave that one vanilla farm there. I think it's kind of cool. I'd like to add maybe 1 or 2 more farms. I just want to fill up all the space, and then we'll ruin it. And then we'll ruin it like we did the barn over there. I kind of got ahead of myself and went ahead and ruined that one first. And then Tanis will be done, and then we can move and focus over on the mending villager hut. But yeah, it's not bad, right? I mean, this is a much better than a normal procedurally generated village, I think, in my opinion. So I think we'll leave it right here. This is it's a nice start, and I will see you all next episode. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do Tanis again or take a little break, but we'll do something. We'll do something. Okay, see you next time. Bye, everyone.